Entitled aunt wants compensation for moving out after living rent-free for 20 years. Hi again, please don't share this anywhere else and on mobile. This happened a couple of weeks ago, the day before Mother's Day. I'm sorry this is going to be long, but I'll try to make it as understandable as possible. My mom has 4 siblings. She's the eldest, 56, Uncle F, 55, Auntie M, 53, Aunt L, 48, and Auntie C, 39. For a lil BG. At the beginning of 2004, both Uncle F and Aunt L moved into Grandma's house while she moved out and in with her husband to his house. Towards the end of the year, my uncle had moved out, left a few $100s of unpaid utility bills. They divided the house in half, so when Mom finally decided to leave my father, we moved in. Cleaned our half, and Mom set up a payment plan to start paying out the debts my uncle and aunt had racked up. Grandma moved back into the house a year after. The following years, Mom, her husband, and eventually me, when I started working, started paying for renovations, improvements, and maintenance of the house, including rebuilding the house after a calamity in 2017. For years now, I'd been pushing Mom to either talk to Grandma and get the house deed sorted because I don't trust Uncle F and Aunt L. They're both leeches that love to take advantage of Grandma and Mom, and investing so much time and money in a house her siblings will try to sell as soon as Grandma dies isn't fair or smart, and B, if Grandma didn't want to do that, better to know sooner and put a down payment on another property and start investing in SMTH that Mom knows will be hers. Well, finally, after years of recovering from the 2017 event, we had enough saved, and Grandma was happy with the amount we offered her to transfer the deed and still keeping everything as it is, us covering the bills, her groceries, and medications, etc. Grandma told my aunts and uncle. Aunties M and C had zero problems with it because they both have their own houses and are happy Mom is taking care of the house and Grandma. Aunt L was pissed and started calling everyone in the family, crying on the phone that Mom was a heartless C***** T that tricked Grandma into kicking her out of the house. Truth is, Aunt L is a difficult person to say the least. She has had a revolving door of men coming to the house and introducing them to her sons. She spent a couple of years in jail for grand larceny, I think, and decided that the fallout/consequences of that was Grandma's and our fault because we didn't take care of her affairs as well as we should have. She has always been physically and verbally abusive towards her sons and partners, such as calling her 6-year-old son every name under the sun at 2 a.m. because he woke up and came to find her smoking in the backyard. Grandma was growing tired of my aunt also dumping the little kid on her early in the morning because she's 73, has health issues, and gets tired very easy. So she told my aunt, she's 48, she'd been living rent-free here for 20 years, it's time to get a job and move on. After the first drama stint accusing Mom of stealing the house and tricking Grandma, she announced her 23-year-old son had asked her to move in with him to take care of his pregnant wife. I feel sorry for that girl, TBH. She took some of her stuff but left a bunch of broken furniture and boxes behind. We started cleaning nevertheless. Her half of the house was a pigsty. Everything was damaged and dirty, from the floors, to the walls, to the lighting fixtures. There was an infestation of cockroaches and mice. We also found buckets full of piss in the bedrooms and other various stains in the walls. It took us a couple of weeks to clean, repaint, and repair everything. That brings us to the day of the latest incident. All my 3 aunts come to visit Grandma with their kids on that Saturday before Mother's Day. Grandma is a Jehovah's Witness and can't celebrate holidays with us sinners. Aunt L starts making comments about how clean and nice the place looks. She kept hinting at it until she flat out tells Grandma, half of what you got should be enough for my share or I can just move back in. Grandma was a little thrown off and asked what she meant by her share, and my aunt proceeded to tell her she's entitled to part of the house because it's her inheritance and she's lived here for so long, etc. Grandma got really upset and my other aunts took my aunt away because she was stressing her out. My aunt left angry and again started calling people again. How do I know? She even called my father crying, saying Mom and Grandma were making her homeless and maybe she could stay with him if needed since he lives alone. My sister was on speakerphone with him while he got Mom's side of what happened. Her crocodile tears and **T stirring with the family have gone so far that Grandma promised to give her a couple of $1,000s, but only if she shows her quotes that she'll use the money for a place to live or to start a business. Because my aunt cannot be trusted with money whatsoever. It's been so peaceful since she moved out and the bills have gone down so much. Unfortunately, I don't think this is the last we've heard from her.